Have no fear, El Presidente is here. We're playing the mission Paranoia, where we've got to attract tourists while paying for annual contributions to whoever. We're going to find out who the hell we're going to be paying. Hopefully it's not Leon Kane from the Illuminati or whatever group he's supposedly in, which is obviously a parody of the Illuminati. But the Illuminati definitely seems to be making multiple appearances in the Tropico games. I remember them playing a pretty important role in Tropico 4. But let's go ahead and play this time on Cayo de Fortuna. I must say, this is very different to Tropico 4, where we had to play on a different map every time.
In a sense, the Order's plan did work, but I'm not sure we're better off now. Two nuclear powers have divided the world. Wars, although smaller, are still fought. The threat of nuclear annihilation has brought fear, suspicion, and paranoia. My friend and mentor, Leon Kane, has become jaded and concerned as well. He fears for his life. Personally, I think no assassin will ever get either one of us, but it is reasonable of him to take precautions. He has asked for my aid, and I will do what I can to help him.
Alright. Paranoia. Let's go ahead
My life is in danger, Presidente. I just survived an assassination attempt, and I fear there are more to come. We need a decoy, a double, who looks exactly like me. Someone to play my role out in the open.
Alright. Now, we're in the Cold War era, as you might be able to tell by the little bit of a different GUI. But for better or worse, I don't look like a common Tropican. Nobody on your island will do the job, but a foreign tourist may be suitable. An elementary calculation shows that we need, at most, 32 tourists to visit your shores. If something happens to me, stick to the original plan. The Order may still need that double. Okie dokes. We've got 32 tourists that we need to attract. Before we go ahead and do that, I kind of regret just plopping about these guard towers left, right, and center, but it seems to have done the job for the mission. Increasing the attack rate of the guard tower. Alright, because the guard towers actually attack as well. How about let's go save our money, because I need it. Oh wow. We're also exporting $36,000 worth of goods, although it doesn't seem like we're getting it back. That's kind of interesting. It's like that freighter was there right before the mission started. Anyways, that's kind of weird that we don't get that $36,000. So, let's check out what's happening over here. The building is not producing. That is for a very obvious reason. The lumber mill. Did I not build a building? What is the lumber mill? Oh, okay. No, that's the lumber mill. So what about, where's our logging camp? I thought I had the logging camp somewhere around here. I guess I didn't. Do I even have a logging camp? I must have a logging camp somewhere. If not, let's just build another logging camp right over here. There we go. I swear I had a logging camp. It must have gotten destroyed somewhere. Teamster's office, wasn't it around here? Maybe I'm just dreaming and I'm not thinking correctly. I'm sure I had it somewhere around here. Anyways, let's go ahead and start attracting some new tourists then, shall we? Also, the Cold War era means that there's more unlockables now. We can go ahead and get, let's see. Okay, so all of this is research now. Let's go with some, we can get personal rights in the Constitution, economy structure, that could help us out. Let's go with, right now, oil, democracy, and then executives. That's our priority. We want to get all the resources first, and then we can worry about all the other crap. Also, I'll upgrade the coal. Alright, because we're in the Cold War era now, we've got all these additions now. Modernize all mines that are coal to automated mines. Okay. Actually, we do have a fair amount of coal, so let's do that right now. Okay. So it's an automated mine, and it looks a little bit different as well now. Okay, that's pretty cool. It is very automated now. I think it'll help the efficiency out quite a bit though, so that's a good thing. I might be able to upgrade our rum distillery. Here we go. I need power as well, so I'll probably be building power this episode, or at least in this era, Cold War era. The effectiveness of taverns, restaurants, and nightclubs in the vicinity is increased by 10 based on effectiveness. Okay. Don't think I have any of them around here though, although we could. Let's check this out.
I might have been just a touch off in my careful, calculated predictions.
It seems that the tourists lately got bored of luxury destinations and prefer to come to Tropico. It's vital that we have hotels where we can host all those lost souls and drain them of their savings. We got to build 2 new cabana villages. Alright, so that shouldn't be too difficult to do. I'm assuming it's not going to be in residential, but it's going to be in tourism. Yep. Okay. Provides rooms for 5 slob tourist families. Service quality depends on beauty. Service quality is increased for each entertainment building nearby. Okay. And we can place these cabanas anywhere. Okay, and it's very naturally beautiful around over here. So let's make the most of that. I think I needed to build 2 of them. We got some 98 ratings over there, so let's make the most of that. Okay. We'll have our own tourist district here then. Of course, I like my straight roads, not curvy. Looks much more aesthetically pleasing that way. Okay. Seems like the roads haven't neglected the effectiveness of them, so that's a good thing. Now, let's go ahead and let's see. What the hell is a hacienda? Provides rooms for 6 cultured tourist families. Alright, so it seems like, well, tourism was never really something that I focused on, but it seems like it's been drastically improved. Let's go ahead and get some luxury. Here we go. And wait, let's see what we have over here, because I've completely forgotten what this has. See if we're able to upgrade anything here. Yep, it's already upgraded. I really don't have much tourism opportunities around here. The newspaper.
We've discovered the mineral oil, which can be processed into gasoline. The cars in Tropico no longer need to run on magic. Our profits are guaranteed until someone starts selling oil cheaper than us. Then we should bomb and invade them.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Alright, we're not going to be bombing and invading anyone because we're not allowed to do that anyway. But let's go ahead and get to building things and continuing on to entice the tourists over here. Maybe a hang gliding, no, eco-tourist, although that would be pretty cool. Let's go with an opera house first. Wait, let's see. What does an opera house bring? Cultural people. Alright, but let's go for a museum then. We'll give them their own district around over here. We'll leave them away from all the Tropican slums and all that we have. We've got 260 people over here. Ay caramba. That is a lot of people. I'm surprised they're not all living in slums. There are a couple about, but let's see. Can we upgrade, modernize to an apartment? Oh, very nice. The apartment is higher housing quality because it is placed next to a road. Okay, that's good to hear. What I need now is to focus on a bit more money, for one. Jeez, we have a lot of things that can give us food. Also, check out my trade. That's what I should be doing. Alright, I don't want to import anything. I can export some logs to the USSR. Alright, so now we've got the Soviet Union and the United States. Although, okay, we can't go ahead and do that. I want to cancel that. Is there any way I can remove? No, okay. These have active trade routes, but there's no ships on them though. So let's go get to. Well, we can't do that though, which is unfortunate. Also, cigars. Although we need at least 80 standing with the USA to sign the contract. We're only. Okay. What is our current standing though? 55 and 50. Okay. I guess we started off at 50 with both of them. I think the capitalists like us a bit more now. But I really need to start thinking about how much money we'll be making. So we're not making as much money here as we were in Bao Bao, that's for certain. Okay, dokes. So, let's get building over here so we can at least build some tourism. Guys better hurry up. What else do we have available to us? Got a bit more of a military. Well, we are paying quite a fair amount of our military members off, really. And they're probably costing us a lot of money. Well, thankfully, the ship's coming in right now, and it's going to give us a fair amount of money. 30,000, so that will put us very much into the black. Thankfully. It's a bit sketchy over there. Let's see, what can we do over here? Effectiveness is increased by 20, but the budget of the steel mill is increased by 20% as well. That's okay with me. Okay, and the steel mill consumes 20% less raw resources. Okay, that doesn't affect us. Let's check out our research. Okay, it's taking us a little bit of time. Can't upgrade any of this. Can't upgrade the palace. Let's see what we can upgrade. Let's get paid ads and yellow press. I don't have an education system over here. Yeah, this is the hard thing about the game at the moment, the way it is that you actually have to remember what you've placed where. So we've placed some things in Bao Bao, and we've placed some things in whatever this place is, Decana. Isla Decana? Something like that. Anyways, let's go get some education buildings as well. We've got a high school over here. We've only got 2 out of 15 students, so we probably need a bit more. What was making... I don't know. I like how the game actually realizes that how the hell, if we haven't researched oil, how the hell are the cars driving before?
It seems I keep underestimating your capabilities.
Oh. Your efforts are noteworthy, and you might as well just have earned yourself a new reward. Please pick yourself. Please pick one yourself. Alright, let's get 2 free entertainment buildings. Let's go to... Okay, it's just normal entertainment. Nothing too classy. Let's maybe go with the beach sites. Can we place it over here? Does this count as a beach? No. I guess not. It's going to be placed on the shore. Where exactly on the shore do you mean? How far in? Oh, like over here. I'm pretty sure this is the back. Okay, we obviously don't want things blocking the construction, but I've got to figure out how the hell we place this. Because I don't have the slightest idea. I try spinning it around and that doesn't work. So it's obviously going to go up from here. Alright, that doesn't work. Let's go choose a restaurant then. Should zoom in firstly. Then we'll be able to do it. What about a national park? That seems pretty cool. Alright, and it's incredibly large. Okay. Oh, except I made it face that way, which is actually not that bad. So what I'll do is I'll extend this area, cut across, and I just want a straight road. No. I'll increase this a little bit. There we go. This can go like so. There we go. Then what I'll also do is I'll probably put a road across like that. Okay. Thankfully there's no traffic lights or anything, so it's not like SimCity where you actually need to worry about how your roads are worked out and everything. It's not that much of a hassle. Predicted effectiveness is 129. That seemed like it would really help out, hopefully, this whole area. We've only got 7 tourists at the moment. We should be sucking more of them in. Also should be getting a bit more... Oh, wow. Okay. No, I really shouldn't be getting any more money. We're doing quite well at the moment. Let's see. I wouldn't mind Magnate. Let's go put them in over here.
We tried to discover democracy, but it proved extremely difficult. Building a true democracy is like chasing a unicorn. Everybody has heard of them, but no one has ever seen one. We captured a whole herd of unicorns, but not a glimpse of democracy anywhere to be found. However, we did discover the expectation of democracy, which should be more than enough for simple Tropicans.
Alright, more constitution options unlocked. So, let's go ahead and... Alright, so we can choose in what era we're in. So this is our general, and we can always change it as well, which is nice. The World Wars, and then we've got this Cold War. I almost said Civil War, but their personal rights. So, security surveillance. Let's choose what we want out of here. Open society. High liberty, assassinate and banish illimited. Special citizens are harder to discover. Or total state control. Reduce liberty, assassination and banish. Actions cost less. The article of the Constitution guarantees the personal liberties and rights of any law-abiding citizens to be untouchable and irrevocable. The state represented by its institutions and El Presidente has the right to pursue and punish the perpetrators of crimes according to the ruling law determined by El Presidente himself. Alright, let's just go with open society. Economy structure. Ooh, all Swiss bank account gains increased by 20%. Buildings with managers gain 10 bonus effectiveness, or budget impact on building effectiveness is stronger. Okay, so the better our budget is, then the better the effectiveness is. I like plutocracy. And then media independence. Let's choose media provides more liberty. Protests happen more frequently. Media requires a higher budget. Journalists convert voters for your case. Subsidized media, or media provides less liberty. Protests happen less frequently with total propaganda. Let's go with subsidized media. Have a state-owned media industry over here. Like most countries have a state-owned television network at least. Australia most definitely does. I know America does as well. I think PBS is your station with that. Of course, the UK's got the BBC, which is what the ABC tries to, well, sort of copy. Although the funding model is a bit different, because after all, the BBC, you guys in the UK have to pay for your TV subscription to actually get a television service, which is a bit different to Australia, because we have 5 free-to-air TV stations. 2 of them are owned by the government.
It seems our beautiful beaches will only go so far towards keeping.
It's pretty interesting the way that media is set up in many different countries. Like in Qatar, I guess not many people know, but Al Jazeera is owned by the Qatari, not government, but I think by the kings or something like that. Anyways, what we're doing right now is we've got to build 5 more entertainment buildings. So let's go with the circus because it's free. And I'll actually place it over here because I'll be able to manage to place it right there. Okay. Alright, we still haven't built the the national park. That's why it's taking a little time. I wonder if this will count as a museum. If it will count as a museum, as an entertainment building. Sorry. Excuse me for my silliness sometimes. Alright, now this is an automated mine. If I go over here, raw resources. No, it just gives us the okay. An automated mine over here. Must be constructed over mining deposits and produces ore based on the deposit type, as you'd expect. We've got factory farms, so we can produce milk, meat, or wool from corn, depending on the type of farm. That'd be interesting to check out. I might as well do that over here, actually. I hate how we have to zoom out, though. Place that right over here. Wait, I've got to switch that around. Okay, so I guess this is just the farm, or the enclosure of the farm. So it won't be very big. What's the livestock? Let's go with cattle. Okay. Afraid I left with only $5,000 worth of goods. Is it this one? I think it is this one. That's why it took a little bit of time. I still really can't trade with anyone. But we can export some jewelry. Let's see what mines we've got about. So we've got 2 coal ones, I think. We haven't actually upgraded these automated ones. So coal preparation plants. And rock breaker. Oh wow. Increase the available amounts of resources in the deposit by 20,000 units. Oh wow, we've got a heck of a lot, but you know what, I'll save them. Yeah, okay. We definitely have a lot. Because look at that monthly production. It's only like less than 1,000. Alright, this is bauxite and gold. Alright, that gold could prove handy. Seems like there's gold in those rocks on that waterfall there. Alright, there's also some gold here. Oil, uranium, bauxite. Okay. Very nice. So let's go about expanding, baby. Oh, jeez, we've got $90,000. No, I was complaining about money before. Alright, let's go back to the tourists, though. Where are we? Tourism. Okay, most of this is unlocked in modern times. We have a couple of more things that we need to unlock, though. Let's go with the family resort. Place another family resort on the other side. There we go.
I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, but things are warming up between the East and the West.
Oh, exciting. Anyway, let's not jump the gun here. For now, spies from both the States and USSR want to meet in Tropico. Let's humor them and see what happens. Alright, we're going to have one hacienda, which shouldn't be all that difficult to get. It costs a lot of money, but thankfully, I do have the capital. Now, which way is the entrance? Let's place it like this, I think. No, we'll face it this way. Okay. They can have a nice overlooking view of the river and also the forest right in front of them, which no doubt there'll be a building placed right in front of it.
Tropicans await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you.
No, there's no need yet. We can also crush any rebels with a massive military force.
Presidente, remember that show?
Okay, we've got executives. Now, let's go ahead and go with an airports, naive foreigners, excuse me, international summit, tourism campaign, organic campaign, supermarket. Alright, wow, we're going to be able to get all of this stuff. The aircraft carrier as well, that'd be interesting to check out. The space program. Alright, and then we reach the modern times stuff, so. We haven't built the hacienda yet. We're still building the entertainment buildings. We've only gotten 2 at the moment. Not many tourists coming in just yet. They'll start coming in with all these new buildings that we're building though. So that's not much of a hassle. Also, you guys told me that we can...
The Communist book says that people cannot follow the revolution's ideals by simply fighting evil. They need a definite goal for which they can strive. And
we can do these missions, so food happiness is very low. Now, food happiness, from memory in Tropico 4, was about the food variety. So happiness, food. Alright, so there's, I guess there's not, is that a lot of variety or not much? You got your wharf and your corn. So fish and that. Okay, it seems like food happiness is at 45 though. Unless I'm completely wrong here, but food happiness to me seems like it's 45. Or do you mean I need to increase it by 15? I need to increase it by 15. Okay. So, what can I do? Maybe upgrade something here. Schools of fishery grow even while worked by a fisherman. Okay, that's pretty good. Especially because we are pretty much overfishing here. Okay, we've got all of that. Also, you guys, let's go ahead and maybe quick build some things. Because our builders are taking just way too long. It's not very good how long they're taking. I mean, really, what are they doing? What are they working on? Let's have a look. This is a Teamster's office. That's a tenement, which I think you can only upgrade with... Oh, no. Modernize all tenements to apartments. Yes, please. Yeah, how much did that cost us? Who knows? Because we just got a shipment of export of $46,000, so not much of a bother. Alright, it's construction office. It doesn't say what they're working on now. We can see where they are. I guess they did build that circus. Here we go. Where are these guys going around? They're just going around in circles. It's not very nice. Now you're wasting my money. And time is money. money is time. Alright, so that'll, when those buildings will be built, that'll help us out. We still need 2 more entertainment buildings, so let's get on top of that. Maybe a cabaret this time. No, let's go something with families, or for families. Casino is definitely not going to be for families. Nightclub's not going to be for families either. Alright, so let's go out over here. A waste. Oh, okay, this is environments as well. I was going to say, how the hell is a waste treatment plant entertainment? You have to be a weird type of person if that's the case. We'll go with a tavern then. They can go get drunk right up. This will fit in perfectly over here. Beautiful. Alright, I could also quick build that, and I probably will. Also, people seem to like us quite a bit now, 53%. Alright, so quick build that. Oh god, these buildings cost quite a bit to quick build though. So I won't mess about too much. What was that? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a little overlay. Watch in the top right. Oh, no, that didn't work. Yeah, just then. It's a weird overlay. It's like the tiles that our building takes up. Well, it's as if we're not supposed to see it.
I have sad news, Presidente. Leon Kane was murdered. His boat sabotaged inside our territorial waters. We don't know who did it, but there were no survivors.
With no word from the Order, we are sticking to his original plan, looking for his double. This may work in our favor. I heard somewhere that 1 in every 256 tourists is a perpetrator or perpetuator in a violent crime. If we are lucky, we may just find our murderer, or at least a scapegoat, if need be. You've got to attract 256
Kane
tourists.
Was a visionary, the finest mind of our order. He was relying on you for protection, and you failed him,
Oh,
the
bitch,
order,
please.
and all of humanity. For all we know, you may have even arranged his murder.
Oh, don't throw around accusations like that, or you get a nice cold brain slushy. It is my opinion that you did it, but some in the Order is still willing to give you the benefit of the doubt until the investigation is finished. While you are under suspicion, severe financial sanctions will be imposed on you. Not to say you would use the Treasury of Tropico to bribe and manipulate our investigators, but we'd rather not take any chances. 25% of the Treasury will be confiscated at the end of the year, so we're going to spend it a lot. Okay, it's only April though. You mean at the end of the year? Interesting. I wonder how long that'll take. One more entertainment building.
It seems our beautiful beaches.
Did you know that you are clueless, lackey panel?
Oh, here we go. Build 10 gardens. I hope small gardens count. We can go ahead and, let's see. Place them right here. And we can place some, let's see. That should be enough. There we go. That was quite simple. So now what? They're only going to be taking away 19%, I assume. We need to focus a bit more on tourism though, because at the moment, the 256 tourists is going to last a little amount of time. Just a little. What's our reward for the entertainment?
It seems our
business?
beautiful.
Okay, it's not much.
I wouldn't get
Also,
my
the Hacienda will help us out a lot. Alright, but let's go back to tourism. A historic inn. Alright. Let's build a couple of them. And then let's build something with culture. Cabarets for wealthy people, an opera house. I don't think we've got many opera houses though. Yeah, and that side is the entrance, so get cracking on top of that. Let's go ahead and maybe... I don't really want a quick build, but it seems like these people are forcing us because these guys are ridiculously lazy. Also, I probably should build a garage or two. Or a parking lot, sorry, it's what it's called in this game. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm not going to be able to fit... Oh, yes I am. Alright. We'll have 3 over here. We'll quick build them. because there's a heck of a lot of people over here. Activate to add housing space for 4 more families, but housing quality will be reduced by 10. Okay, we can see all the people there. Alright, and we're going to start thinking about the power grids. Oh, I don't see any crates that you're going to be giving away to the ship. We've got people protesting. Food quality obviously hasn't increased at all. Okay, where the hell are these people protesting?
Comrade Presidente, I fear that the revolution's...
Oh, easy.